Welcome to the Everyday Mom Challenge. This is episode 98. I am not Rebekah. Alright, God led me to Proverbs verse 10 and 22 in chapter 18, so I want us to turn there. Let's start with verse 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. As of late, I've been running a lot to the Lord, and it's been on the issue of relationship. Is God seeking the heart of a man for me to find the one that is going to spend the rest of my life with me? So I run to the tower. And I seek refuge in that prayer, saying, God, I'm patient, I'm waiting. And before, if you've watched any of my other videos, I used not to be a patient person. And thank God that fruit of the Spirit has welled up in me because it's allowed me to maintain my positive hopefulness of what is to come. Now, no, I might not have a picture in my phone that God sent me that said it's Him. I don't have a name. I don't have a face. But I have the Bible. I have the Word. And I have Boaz. So, I want us to always remember that if things are not working out the way that we want them to, run to the strong tower. And we may cry for a moment, but we've got to learn to let go what doesn't want us. And it doesn't mean that we're not worthy, because we are. Women, if you get rejected, please don't think it has anything to do with your worth or your value as a woman. Don't think, okay, what do I need to do? Do I need to go on a diet? Do I need to curl my hair? Do I need to change this about me? Now, yes, I will say that all of us, men and women, we all need things that we could work on and improve. But when we give our heart to something, that means our time, our commitment, our feelings. If it doesn't work out, let us just keep running to the tower. Look at what God showed me in chapter 18, verse 22. Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor. Sorry, someone's texting. Sorry. Of the Lord. Whoso findeth a wife. Is it my job to go out and find me a husband and go bag him up and throw him over my shoulder at a shotgun wedding? No. It's not my job. My job is to love Christ and to serve Him and to pray that He'll search out that heart and that He will connect me with the man that is supposed to be mine. And then, whosoever findeth that wife, which I'm saying me, they're going to be one lucky somebody. So, not only going to be lucky, but they're going to obtain favor from the Lord. And I'm going to hold on to that. Hold on to that verse, because God knew my feelings last night and today. And he said, run to me. I'll be your tower. And somebody's going to find you. And somebody's heart is just going to soar with gladness to be in your presence. Amen for the spoken word. For the word that just reaches out and grabs my heart and gives it a big old squeeze. Because I needed that hug today. So if any of you ladies out there maybe are going through this like me, let us just hold fast to God and let us not give up hope. We have so many blessings that are right around us. Let us not wallow or worry or when is it going to happen. Let us just have patience and trust in God that it's going to happen in its time. And I'm going to continue studying and praying and doing a lot more praying and asking God to reveal himself to me. So I wrote a poem. Now listen, I love the spoken word, like the poetry online. I love how they can get all into that and they have the words all on the screen and it's just flowing, and I'm in the kitchen and I can't memorize my own words. So, okay, I'm going to show you. Okay, I've got see that? I don't even know if you can see it, but that's my poem. And I'm going to read it off the screen, so just bear with me, because, okay. It's called, I Am Not Rebekah. I'm sorry, I got a turn. I know I'm weird, okay. I am not Rebekah, for I am older now, and lived a life once. I made an era of judgment. It was my call, my fall. No other than me can be blamed, because I walked in knowing he was no Isaac. Could not even repeat a blessing, much less pray. Words could not come from him, those free-flowing Our Fathers, spoken pleas from a heart of meekness and gentleness. It was darkness, a heart of confusion and emptiness. He was no Isaac, and now I am not Rebekah. But I once was, before he in disguise as a servant filled my mind with worldly pursuits and placed the ring upon my hand that would eventually be lost, along with the innocence. But I spoke softly, treated lightly then, said, I will follow you, and turned my back on him. And had a dry spell where my well was empty, no living water could be drawn, for he scorched me with searing heat from the separation of me, that I became dehydrated and weak. Now I am no more of that past victim mentality. I am Ruth. I am beginning. I am willing and open to the Lord's call. Lay at his feet. I may or may not, according if his feet follow a cross that I have taken up too. See, I know now I am not totally submissive to the point of losing my religion, but am ready to uplift and care for a man that sees me from afar and works to ensure my safety and protection, my comfort and tender affections. I am Ruth, gleaning in the fields, picking up leftovers when I just need to be still and wait. Be patient and wait on my Boaz, one who can recognize I had a past, but can accept it, overlook the years that we did or did not see together, but can envision a life with me beyond all that I have to bring with me, because he will be moved by me and my presence. He will see the depth of me and the loving water that flows so richly through every vein, out of every pore of me. It will be reflected in his eyes as he weeps for me until he can no longer spend a day without me. And he passes his sandal that's so worn from following Christ that his soles burn no more, for they are conditioned and soothed on the word. As a balm against rough edges, he will come to my elder and ask for my hand and his tradition, and I will wait on the condition that he takes me for who I am, for all I am. My faults, silliness, convictions, unconditional tender-hearted love, hopeful romanticisms, and teary-eyed emotion. To all those I hold dear, know that of me well. Compassion and empathy. For I have lived a life that is a thread of connectivity. And Boaz will see that rise above condition as heroism and grace at its best. And will kneel on his knee and propose with all sincerity to me in a fashion meant for stars, a story told down the ages of how a love later becomes the best of me. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed one. Pray for me, and I'll be praying for you.